Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. 1 month in the books already for the year. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. Came bouncing back on late Friday a bit for the, and then on Monday, which is the last day of the month of January, they pushed it back over the 10 EMA. Now, keep in mind that makes Monday was statement printing day, so a lot of times there's markups trying to get those prices as high as they can. So that doesn't necessarily mean this is a complete change in trend yet. In fact, we're retesting the same level that we hit as a low back in November around Thanksgiving. So that's like an inverted cup breakdown coming back to retest it on a mortgage statement. I'm sorry, on a statement printing Monday. So we'll see if this matters. But again, I wasn't expecting much. We got a little gap up and then kind of just drifted. And we had two pushes for very short periods of time during the day. So it wasn't quite the action-packed day that we have been seeing, and kind of what we were expecting. Let's take a look at the major indices. So we got the S&P now up 83.70. Note that 13 sell signal was so in place right, at the start of the year, nailed it, and then we sold off straight from there. So that was our sign to really make money on the downside. Now we've kind of got this waffle thing going for a few weeks. Nasdaq was up 475. Why not? But this one again had the 13 sell signal right at the end of the year, which was the high day there. So both of those sell signals right on the money. SOX up 179, back to the 10 EMA. Another 13 sell signal hit at the top there. Biotech's up 115. This is off the lows now, right? So this thing's really been crushed over the last couple months. So that's a bounce day. Again, statement printing Monday. Russell 2000 up 59. The small caps have been really hurt. It's going to be a wall around 2100 if we even get there, because that was that low we kept bouncing off of last year. Crude oil is currently sitting at 88.38. New closing high up 23 cents. Gold up just 20 cents. Gold does not seem to care about anything that's going on. Been sitting here now for almost a year. Advanced decline ratio in the Nasdaq plus 27.59. This is the biggest advanced decline day on the Nasdaq for statement printing in a year, basically in a year. That's insane. Meanwhile, in the New York, it was plus 20.52, so one of the highest five of the year. Nasdaq volume 5.1 billion shares, which is just actually below average. That's your warning sign, by the way, right? So we had a strong up day, and it was on lighter volume than most of what we've been seeing here under the 10-day moving average of volume. Trend closes at 1.01. That puts the 10-day moving average right around the same number. The VIX closes down $2.83 at 24.83. A couple of our major stocks we like to follow. Apple up $4.45. Amazon up 111.91. Facebook up 11.55. Again, all these stocks off the lows that they formed last week for the most part. Google, not at lows, but up 39 points only and change. Goldman Sachs was up 767. We did have a winner. Netflix up 42.78. We did have a winner in Peloton up $1.69, although it was a minor winner. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 74 cents. So bonds down, rates up. Tesla up 90.37. And again, look at that 13 sell signal back at the end of the year on Tesla, right on the money. Zoom up $10.47. Okay, so that's where we're at with all that. Bitcoin sitting at 38,550, and the Dow was up 406. Always fun when the Dow is up less than the Nasdaq. That's crazy. Not something that used to happen ever. Okay, let's look at the Intra Day Action here. So the ES again, the ES had basically a flat opening, and then you can see we kind of drifted up, then dead flat into lunch, tiny push, and it was just a drift. And then coming, for 2 hours, we basically, actually, if you really look at it, from the moment you go into lunch at noon Eastern, all the way until the start of the last hour, we end up at this exact same point, and then we kind of bounced again. So not exactly an exciting day on the charts there. Nasdaq 100 pretty similar. So again, it was a very program-driven trading day for those statement printing days. So what does that mean for tomorrow? I don't know. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't assume that anything happened today leads to excitement for tomorrow or anything like that. It's a new month, and we move on from there. In terms of economic data coming out, there's some stuff around the world, but here in the U.S., Final manufacturing PMI at 9:45 a.m. Eastern. ISM manufacturing PMI at 10. JOLTS job openings also at 10. Construction spending at 10. And that's about it. So we will see what we get. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Tuesday.